cat. Welcome back to my channel. Of course, today's video is going to be a tutorial. I feel like I haven't done one in a while, and this look was a look that I actually wore to my friend's wedding, which was absolutely beautiful, and I just really liked how my makeup came out, so I decided to recreate it for you guys. It is using an eyeshadow from Ardency, which is so beautiful. It's called Peacock. And all of their eyeshadows are so amazing. I really like that eyeshadow. But if you don't have Peacock, you can use one of the eyeshadows from the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild. It looks just like this. What I really like about this eyeshadow is the pigmentation on it is just out of this world, and I just really liked it. So I used that in the video, but of course you can use MAC's Club, which is also very similar. Blue Brown Pigment by MAC is also really similar. So use what you guys have. I hope you enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and let's get started. So of course I'm going to start with some MAC Painterly Paint Pot as a base for our eyeshadow. I'm all about that base, not that base, no trouble. Okay, now I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I thought this would be the easiest to use since all the shades are pretty basic. So I'm just taking that neutral vanilla shade and I'm just applying that all over the lid so that we have a good base. Alright, I will sing on that one. But now I'm taking this neutral brown shade and I'm going to apply that, actually medium brown shade. I'm applying that on the crease, and this is going to be our transition color. And I'm just using a MAC 224 and just really working that shadow into the crease. Next, I'm taking this beautiful burgundy shade from Makeup Forever. I do not know the name because they all are numbered, but I will list it down below. And I'm just going to apply that into the crease too. I'm just going to start shading the outer V of my eye. I'm using the same brush, the MAC 224. I'm just going to really take my time and make sure that this is all smooth and blended. Next, I'm taking this eyeshadow from Ardency. This is the star of the show. This is called Peacock, and I'm going to blend that onto the eye. I'm using a flat shader brush. This one is from Sonia Kashuk. I'm just going to place that right on the eye. I'm going to kind of just rub it into the eye and meet it up to the burgundy shade from Makeup Forever. Then I'm just going to take my blending brush and then just go back just so that there is no harsh lines. I'm going to start darkening up the outer corner. So I'm taking this shade. It's a darker burgundy shade than the one that I already have on. It's very similar to MAC Sketch, and I'm just going to place that on the outer V, still using the MAC 224, and just focus that right on the corners of the eyes. Then I'm going to take that deep brown and I'm using a Makeup Geek outer V brush, and I'm just going to place it right on the outer V. I'm just going to place it right on that corner and darken up. It's going to create a lot of depth and just make the look a little bit more smoky. And I'm going back with my blending brush. I'm picking up a little bit more of that burgundy shade from Makeup Forever just so that it doesn't turn brown. I really want it to stay that purpley burgundy eye color. And then I just took a little bit more of the Peacock shade from Ardency with my finger just to intensify the greenish brown all over the lid. So I'm satisfied with how the eyeshadow looks for now, and I'm just going to clean up with a makeup wipe. I'm going to clean up all of the fallout, and I'm going to also sharpen up the edge of my eyeshadow just by lining it up with my eye and swiping. For the inner corner, I'm using this Skulls, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner, still using the same Sonia Kashuk brush. Then I'm taking this really wispy brush and I'm just going to go back to the original transition color that I used before, and I'm just going to go around the edges of the burgundy shade, and this is just so that the burgundy shade doesn't have like a harsh or abrupt ending. I kind of just want it to fade up seamlessly, so I really like using this brush for that. It does a really good job of that. And then I'm just going to take a Sigma E25 and then just take that matte white eyeshadow and then just put that on the underneath the brow bone just to highlight a little bit. I'm going to line my eyes. I'm just going to create a line so that I can apply some false lashes on top. This one is from Maybelline. I'm going to work on the rest of the face. I'm going to apply foundation, and I'm using Urban Decay Naked Skin in 4.0, and I'm using a Tarte airbrush foundation brush to buff that all in. To conceal underneath the eyes, I'm taking the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm using that to just kind of highlight and conceal at the same time. The color that I use is in the color Custard. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend that all into the skin. To conceal some of the blemishes on my face, I'm going to use a little bit of a thicker and tackier concealer. This one's the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda palette. I'm taking the deeper shade and placing that over the blemish and just kind of like blending it in with my finger. To set everything, of course, I'm using the Nars Radiant, I don't even know what this is called, and I've been using it forever. The powder that I always use. That's what I'm setting my face with. I'm using a Sephora Airbrush 55 brush. For the lower lash line, I'm using the same eyeshadow that I used before, and I'm just using the same Makeup Geek Outer V brush just to run that along the lash line. So going back to the gold and just placing a little bit more of that because I lost some when I was blending my concealer out. I'm going to line my upper and lower lash line with this pencil from MAC. This is called Prunella, and it's kind of like the same shade. It's like a burgundy brown shade. It's really pretty, and I'm just going to line my eyes with that. I'm going to apply my falsies. These are from Ardell. They are the Demi Wispies. I can never get this on film. I'm going to try to show you how I apply them. Just using some tweezers and some Duo lash glue, and just going to plop them right on. I'm going to work on my brows. Just going to brush them out, and I'm going to be using this L'Oreal pencil. I believe this is the Brow Stylist, and definitely not my favorite because it is very waxy. But lately I've been just sporting more of a natural brow, just because I don't like the harsh difference when you're not wearing eyebrows. So I've been wearing them a little bit natural lately, just because I feel like my eyebrows are already pretty thick. So that's what I'm doing there. And after I've kind of penciled them in a little bit, I'm just going to blend that out again with my spoolie. And I'm going to apply some brow gel. This one's from Maybelline. It's called the Brow Drama in the color Soft Brown. And it does a pretty good job at keeping the eyebrows in place. And then I'm going to apply my latest obsession. This is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. It is the cutest little wand, and it really, really does lengthen your bottom lashes. I just love it. So, and I'm also going to apply a little bit of mascara to the tops of my eyelashes. I don't think I got it on film, but I did apply it just to blend in my natural lashes with the false lashes. I'm going to contour with this blush from MAC. This is called Blunt. It is a really deep brownish blush. So I'm just going to use it to contour. I'm using a Sigma small contour brush and I'm going to contour. I'm doing it pretty heavily. This was definitely for a special occasion, so I did it a little bit heavier than usual. And yeah, I'm going to apply that to the hollows of my cheeks, on the temples of my forehead, along the sides of my nose, and underneath the jawline. For highlight, I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown highlighting powder. This is in the color Pink Glow. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to be applying that with this little brush from Real Techniques. And I'm placing that right on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm going to put a little bit above my eyebrow, down the nose, the bridge of my nose, and on the upper lip. For blush, I'm going to be using this blush out of the Tarte Pinup Girl Holiday Palette. It is really pretty. It's kind of like a plummy, pinky color. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm using an F10 from Sigma to apply that to the backs of my cheeks. Lastly, for lips, I'm using MAC's Whirl to line my lips completely. And I'm using Nars Audacious lipstick in the color Anna, and it is so beautiful. It is like a mauvey pinky color, so pretty. It's one of the prettiest lipsticks that I have right now. I really like it. The formula is really silky, really smooth, but I do think that you have to wear a lip liner with it because it's kind of like on the thinner formula, and if you aren't careful, it might bleed out of the lip line. So just use a lip liner and it makes life so much easier. And just in case I didn't have enough highlight on my face, I'm going to apply a little bit more. I'm placing this right on the Cupid's bow just to accentuate the lip line. And that is it. That is how I got this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye!